Gentlemen, please rise if you're able for their national anthem performed by senior Ella Halverson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you, Ella. Please be seated. Good evening. Welcome board members, Dr. Storsley, Dr. Landry, fellow administrators, faculty and staff, parents, guardians, families and friends, and the Grayslake Central High School class of 2024. Kids, there's going to be a quiz portion of this, so brace yourselves. All right, about 1,600 days ago, January 2020, we met for our welcome of our 8th graders night. I told you that night that we were going to provide opportunities that would challenge you academically and socially in your journey towards a diploma. You faced and conquered academic challenges such as uncovering and understanding the allegory in Lord of the Flies. You played with Punnett squares and tried to figure out what recessive genes really were. I'm sure everyone remembers that a squared plus b squared equals. There you go. I got some from the back too. Very good. And the mitochondria is what? There you go. So these were some challenges that clearly you guys faced and conquered. Then we faced new challenges. You began high school in a new way of learning, but your ability to adapt and persevere allowed you to meet and overcome these challenges and make you eligible to sit before all the people who came out to support you for your last high school event. Your formal high school learning is complete. However, your journey doesn't end here. Instead, you've come to a crossroads of sorts, one that's going to take each of you in a different direction in life. Some of you will enter the workforce. Others will choose to attend college or technical programs in the fall. There are those among you who have chosen to defend the nation. If you have decided to join the armed forces, whether by enlisting or through an ROTC program, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. And remember, we do a Veterans Day Assembly that you guys are always welcome to. Students, keep in mind the important lessons you've learned while here at Grayslake Central. We've prepared you with life skills for your next steps. Remember to enjoy each step of your journey, because the road of life is about enjoying each moment, cherishing each person who comes into your life, and celebrating each success along the way. Seniors, class of 2024, I am confident that you'll continue to make us proud, like you have in so many ways, in the classroom, on the stage, on the field, and by simply growing up into the young adults who sit before us today. When you achieve your future successes, come back. Tell us how you're doing. Zoom into a classroom, because we want to hear your story. and the future Rams want to hear your story. On behalf of the Board of Education, the faculty, staff, and administration, it's been my privilege to work with these students. They have an enthusiasm for learning, are of strong character, and are now ready to take on the world. Class of 2024, we offer best wishes now and always. Welcome to your graduation ceremony. And now, members of our Grayslake Central Choir will perform the Class of 2024 senior song, Measure Me, Sky.
Measure me, sky. Measure me, sky, tell me I reached by a song. Nearer the stars, I have been little so long. Weigh me, I wait, what will your wild scales record? Prophets of pain, joy by the weight of a Arise and reach out, catch at my hand, stretch me taut. Rim of the world, light in my eyes by a thought. Sky be my depth, wind be my width and my height. World my heart span, loveliness. Wings for my flight, slowly I reach by a song. Still I have this little so long. Sky be my depth, wind be my width and my height. World my heart span. Loveliness, wings for measure me, wings for my loveliness. Wings for my flight.
Thank you so much. It is my pleasure to introduce the student's choice for staff speaker for this ceremony, Mr. Dustin Cherico.
Good evening. Class of 2024, welcome to the graduation you have earned. I was reminded countless times over the past few weeks that your 8th grade graduation was canceled due to COVID. But here we are on this gorgeous night as one big Ramily. And as I walked out of the doors today into this beautiful setting, just how lucky we all are to be here. So thank you for this opportunity. As I look across the audience today, it takes me back to the days when you started at Central. Well, not here, but on Zoom. From my angle up here, I see a portion of your face, and then I see the mortarboard graduation caps, and I'm getting flashbacks to the days of Zoom when your teachers like me saw only your foreheads and ceiling fans. Now, to be clear, I hope I'm using this term right, but I am not getting FOMO. You started your careers as Rams under the most difficult of circumstances no classes before you had ever faced entering high school. And to avoid PTSD for your parents who may have spent too many moments waking you up or telling you to get off Fortnite, I'm going to move on to your sophomore year. What I'm going to remember most about your class is your energy. When you showed up here, you were hungry for the high school experience. I could tell just by the way you walked the halls, gathered in large groups in the halls, and randomly showed up in classes that you weren't assigned to just to visit. You embraced everything about your high school experience after missing out on that first year. You were part of unparalleled athletic and activity success, and academically, your accomplishments have been quite impressive. This being up here is a full circle moment for me. You are the first class that I taught when we started with our brand new block schedule, when I had a current issues class that first block. In that class, there were about a dozen students that I had as students for at least 2 years. To all of you, thank you for those memories. It's been a pleasure watching you grow up. In the back corner of the room, there was a table of 5 people. I had 4 of those 5 again in class this year, and you are going to hear from 2 of them after I conclude. It's an honor to share the stage with you. When I was your age, I could not do this. You, class of 2024, represent the comeback, the first class arriving at the school post-pandemic. Though we all tried our best, your first year was less than ideal. You persevered, showed resiliency, and congratulations for being here today. When I sat in your chairs 31 years ago, I was shy and lacked confidence. My high school career was unremarkable, took me about 2.5 years to find my people, and I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. Out of high school, I attended Western Illinois University, and it was there that I came out of my shell and finally developed the work ethic my parents had tried to instill in me for years. Parents, there is still time. I was not thrilled to go there, but it was the right place for me at the right time. Regardless of your plans for next year, embrace your situation and work at it. Anywhere can be the right place for you and provide you with opportunities. However, it's up to you to choose to make the most of them. Now, anyone who has had me in class knows I'm about creating moments. To define it, a moment is a special happening, an event, or an occurrence that you will remember forever. While the details will fade over time, you will always remember the feeling you had. It usually involves one of 2 things. Either A, accomplishing something special through hard work. For example, all the teams and individuals that have made it downstate over the past 2 years that so many of you were a part of. Or a moment can be a shared moment of fun with a big group of people, like the parking lot party that happened this Monday morning. I can only imagine what it felt like when you arrived at 5:30 and 6 a.m. For me, I'm all about creating moments for my family, friends, students, this school, and this community. Because Western Illinois didn't have a great football team, I was thrilled 2 years ago when my son enrolled in the University of Alabama. Since then, I've been rolling with the tide. Then, on January 10th of this year, my birthday, at about 4:30 p.m., while my son and I were at the gym, news broke that legendary Alabama football coach Nick Saban was retiring. We were devastated. We continued our workout, trying to process what was going to happen. And then I shared with my son that my boyhood hero, Walter Payton, played his last game on my 13th birthday. My son replied, "Your birthday is really unlucky." And to that extent, he was right. However, then I looked around. I was like, I'm 49 years old, and I'm working out with my son. He's a special person. Check, that's a moment. I just sent a new bench PR. I was accomplishing things that required hard work. Check, that's a moment. Now, if we were standing over there in the student section, I'd flex for all of you. But we aren't, and I don't deserve, frankly, to be on the wall in the weight room. And the people that played the role of running around the track could clearly beat me, so I will not do such things. Next, later that night, we watched my daughter perform at her conference dance meet, where she got second place, and a couple weeks later on her birthday, they finished 5th in state. Check, another moment. On that day, I would leave the state meet after her performance and drive the 2.5 hours back here to help coordinate one of the greatest talent shows in school history with some of the most talented, hardworking, selfless people I've ever had the chance to work with. Check, another moment. So here, on your last official day as a Ram, I will teach the class of 2024 one final lesson. A lesson that you already know, but you may not have realized you've learned at Central: how to create moments. First, show up. A wise man once told me that the best ability is availability. I cannot promise you when the best time of your lives will be, whether something great will happen or not, but it can only happen if you show up. Whether it was super fanning, the parking lot party, hanging with a bunch of people at soft seating, theater circle time after a performance, a fun practice, or the bus rides, life is more fun when you are a part of something. And even though you are graduating today, you still are and always will be a Ram. So, track competes tomorrow and Saturday downstate. Softball and baseball play this Saturday right here. Drive downstate, with your parents' permission, of course. Or be at the fields to my right on Saturday. But please, now and forever, just show up. Second, work hard. Everyone says work hard and be disciplined per se, but rarely does anyone define it. However, Alabama football coach Nick Saban, who won 7 national championships and works with people your age, has worked with people your age for 4 decades, defined it best when he said, "I'm talking about self-discipline. Every guy here makes hundreds of decisions every day, and it comes down to 2 questions. Here's something I know I'm supposed to do that I really don't want to do. Can you make yourself do it? And second, over there is something you know darn well you're not supposed to do, and you want to do it. Can you keep yourself from doing it?" It really is that simple and comes down to those 2 things. And I think if you look back at some of your best accomplishments here, the things you're most proud of, it's when you answered yes to both of those questions. Third and finally, when you look at things, you need to be able to embrace failure. Sitting here right now, if you reflect on all the times you failed during school, and we all had our ups and downs, and progress is not linear, did you embrace failure? Did you learn from it? An A in life is not achieved when you are right 90% of the time. You know, I'm happy if I'm right 50% of the time. There will be times when you work hard, have self-discipline, and things don't go your way. But you will be able to learn from it because you have worked at it. This is because regrets don't happen when you try and fail. Regrets happen when you don't try, when you don't take the chance, and when you don't show up. Those are the things that keep you up at night. When I think back at some of our biggest accomplishments in PSP this year, it came from our failures, our disappointments, and how we reacted to them. Because sometimes it's okay to admit, I'm just Ken. To create moments, please make sure you include others. Life is more fun when you include the more people. My favorite part of teaching is when new friendships develop in my class, when I see 2 people talking and hanging out that didn't used to. I feel like I've done my job creating the right environment. One of the things that I think is so special about this town is the freeze. My wife and I have taken both our son and daughter, along with their friends, to the freeze. And if you listen closely, there's a lot in that statement. The freeze is delicious, but moments at the freeze only happen when you share them with people. I did not learn to make moments in high school. When I graduated high school, I wasn't a finished product, and I'm still not today. But in high school, I was given the tools for the next chapter, even if I didn't realize it at the time. So have you. If you reflect back to that first day of Zoom, you will realize how far we all have grown. I appreciate what I've learned from all of you over the past 4 years. I hope you feel the same about the lessons we have taught you. Teaching others how to create moments makes me happy. I wish you, the class of 2024, that you find what makes you happy so you can enjoy a lifetime full of moments. Congratulations, thank you, and good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Cherico. I'm now honored to introduce one of the student senior speakers of the class of 2024, Leah Taylor.
Thank you, Dr. Landry, and good evening, friends, family, loved ones, and most importantly, the class of 2024. My name is Leah Taylor, and I have been granted the honor of speaking to you all today. Most of you have probably been told 1,000 times, and especially today, that today marks the start of your life. But for me, my life began way before today, and all of yours did too. We have all worked tirelessly to be where we are today, growing as individuals, learning how to navigate our own lives. All of our lives have begun before today. However, have we been living them, or have we just been alive? As I bet many of you can relate, I've spent countless hours reflecting on these past 4 years, filled with laughter, tears, smiles, and many yawns, and the answer that I keep searching for is what now? I've watched many graduation speeches to make sure that mine was perfect and didn't bore all of you to sleep, and almost all of them had one similar line, and that line is, what will you do to make an impact? As much as I wholeheartedly believe in inspire everybody to make an impact, I think that the better question is, who will you be to make an impact? Over the past 18 years, I've had so many people teach me so many different lessons, and after lots of thinking, brainstorming, and trying to pick out the very best ones, they all boil down to 3 simple lessons that I will be sharing with you all today that we can apply to be people of change. Lesson 1. In order to be someone of change, you must know that it is okay to feel emotion. Emotion is incredibly frowned upon in our society that so many bottle up and fight the struggle alone instead of showing anything. I may go as far as saying that the word emotion has such a negative connotation in today's day and age that people avoid it altogether. However, this should not be the case. More likely than not, there's someone in this audience today who has gone through something similar to what you have. But as people, we only see what one allows us to see or what society wants us to see. However, society tends to forget about the positive emotions, the ones that make life worth living. We must take more time out of our lives to soak in all of the love, gratitude, empathy, passion, and appreciation that is constantly surrounding us, especially here at Central. It is the moments that we notice the good emotions that make us see a change in our world. The many late nights for PSP spent stressing out and anticipating the perfect night. Even if it didn't go to plan, there was the moments where you would be laughing with the people around you as you all accomplished putting on a great show, game, or fundraiser. Even just the feeling of finally grasping a concept in math class after hours of determination. Those emotions are the ones that make the world go round. It's important as humans that we acknowledge that there would be no such thing as good days if we didn't have bad ones first. Lesson 2. This one may seem obvious, but you must enjoy the journey rather than the destination. You just need to wait. There have been countless times in all of our lives that we have made this statement, I can't wait. I can't wait for the bell to ring. I can't wait for summer. I can't wait for work to be over. But the real question that I'm asking is, why can't we wait? For me, the most common thing I couldn't wait for was to walk across the stage today, shake some hands, get my diploma, and then go home and enjoy summer. However, looking back, I realized that I could have waited, and I wish that I did. It's crucial in one's life that you spend every living moment that you have appreciating the moment that you are in. We all woke up one morning and got ready for a game, not knowing we would be doing our last ever gangrene cheer, one last touchdown tackle in the bleachers, one last time seeing all these people gathered together cheering on one team. And I know that I will never be walking down those halls behind me as a student ever again, but it makes me reflect on all the times that I was running late for class, dreading sitting at a desk for 90 minutes, and wishing that I would have taken, and I wish now that I would have taken and appreciated that I was able to be in a school filled with all of you. Although it's upsetting, I say this with hope that every single one of you can walk out of here instead of not waiting for your next big concert or vacation, but instead take a second to look around you, see who you're with, how you feel in the moment, because at the end of the day, all you have is now. And finally, my third lesson for you all is the value of relationships. I've saved this one for last because I wholeheartedly believe that it is the most significant lesson that I have learned throughout high school. Take a moment to think about those teachers, the ones that were different and taught you more than the curriculum, but how to navigate yourself through life. Now, I'm not talking about how to file taxes or go grocery shopping or how to always be on time for things, hence I'm still learning that one. But instead, each teacher I've had the privilege of being taught by has shown me a different approach to different aspects of life. My teachers have not only taught me the true meaning behind success and how to be the strong young woman that I am today, but they have taught me how to live my life without worrying about what other people think and to keep chasing my goals. The relationships that I have made with not only teachers, but students within my class as well, have driven me to continue to work and fight hard for what I want for my future. Relationships are what turn people into who they are. They define success, and they allow people to live the fullest lives that they can. I've learned it is so important to surround yourself with people who want you to succeed and be prosperous instead of want to tear you down. Now, not only is a new chapter of all of our lives beginning today, but it is a fresh start. When I look back at my time at Central, all of my biggest moments have consisted of many little things that transformed me into who I am and who I want to be. You can't be someone of change without being present and aware of the emotions around you. You have to feel and be human. You can't make change by rushing through life to get to one final destination. You need to soak in the stops along the way. And finally, you can't be someone of change on your own. You must appreciate those around you who lift you and form healthy relationships to lean on throughout life. Today marks the perfect day to start applying the lessons I have shared with you all today, and by doing so, we can transform ourselves into individuals whose presence makes a change in the world. You now have the choice to decide who you want to be. Lastly, I want to take a very brief moment to thank two of the very most important people in my life, my mom and dad. Dad, you have taught me that the determination to chase my dreams, no matter how big or how small they may be, will pay off. You have never failed to show me that hard work will pay off as long as I do it through Christ. And Mom, ever since I was young, you've taught me I can grow up to be whatever I want to be as long as I stay true to myself. And as I stand up here today, I can confidently say that the person I aspire to be is at least half of the women that you are. And as Mr. Cherko always says, it's a great day to be a Ram. Thank you. Where do I go? Oh, I can leave it? Okay.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Leah. It's my privilege to announce our second senior speaker for the class of 2024, Matthew Jens.
Good evening, Grayslake Central classmates, parents, friends, and administrators. My name is Matty Jens. Some of you may know me for wandering the hallways, or as the kid who's always getting passes from Ms. Bierbauer, or maybe even as the mayor of GCHS, or in all humility, a two-time state champion wrestler. I stand here today before you with a second chance. To begin, I apologize for my role in the senior prank. I take being a leader very seriously in all aspects of my life, and what I thought would be a funny and harmless, I now know was disrespectful and disruptive to this place that means so much to me. Leaders don't act like this. It was a failure on my part to not realize this mistake before it had happened. If I could do it all over again, I would have acted as a leader by encouraging people not to participate and to model respect for future Rams. This was not the way I was raised, and I apologize to my family, friends, and Grayslake Central High School for my actions. I humbly stand here before you, incredibly appreciative for this opportunity. Tonight, I ask you to simply know me as the son of Lewis Jens. My father, who passed away suddenly in 2019, right before COVID, and we started to transition to our freshman year here at GCHS. I felt strongly about giving this speech as we celebrate graduation together, but also to honor him and share some lessons that he taught me growing up. Losing my dad helped me see the importance of living in the moment. Anytime I'd be getting ready for a wrestling match, as I was up, I would slap my coach's hand as hard as I possibly could. And at that moment, everything would disappear and it was just me. This moment is it. It will never happen again. It is important to enjoy the time you have with your family and friends. You never know if that will be your last moment with them. So enjoy the moment. And right now is one of those important moments. It is a moment that will never happen again. So right now, take a second, stop, pause, look at people sitting next to you, around you. Find your mom. She's probably crying right now. Enjoy this moment right now. My dad also taught me that actions speak louder than words. It means nothing unless you act on it. I just recently was scrolling on my phone, like we all do in class, and I came across this concept that said, goals without actions are just dreams. I thought, what is better, a dream or a goal? You can have a dream and just keep on dreaming, or you can make a goal with action steps and start working towards that goal. Anyone can say you want to do something, but it means absolutely nothing until you act on it. If you say you want to be a starter or the best of your sport, you have to take action. If you want to be the best musician, actor, employee, you have to put action into doing it. When you take these actions, it requires sacrifice. You cannot keep doing the same things over and over again and expect a different outcome. In the words of Mike Tyson, you got to do what you hate, but do it like you love it. Thanks, Iron Mike. Everyone sees the outcome and the final product of some of the great programs here, like the back-to-back state title winning girls cross-country team, the state champion debate team, or the 6-time conference champion boys track and field team, or this year's math team that will go down in history. But no one sees the work that they put in behind the scenes when no one else is working. I mean, how many times have you driven by this field and seen small groups or individuals putting in the work when no one's looking? We all have some sort of accomplishment in high school, and we all know that it didn't just happen overnight. It took sleepless nights and hours of extra work, but it is those times that we take with us in life. And at those times that we took a loss, we didn't lose. We learned from that, and we will make changes and work harder the next time. But what I've realized as I've grown up is that you can't do everything alone. Life is all about building relationships. I often get asked, where are you supposed to be right now? Or what class are you in right now, Maddie? But most of the time, I'm in conversation with another teacher, maybe Priz, Cherico, a coach, or just someone I see in the hallway. You may remember me stopping into your class or saying hi to you in the hallway, even if I didn't know you, but I got that from my dad, to never leave someone out. He was always focused on relationships, checking in on others, focused on how others were doing, and always the last to leave and never met a stranger. We definitely won't remember the math behind the projects in our classes, but we will remember the times we just enjoyed each other's company in class and built those relationships and memories. One last lesson Dad taught me was that people will always remember how you treated them and how you made them feel. Let others know you care about them. You never know what they're going through. I've been through those times. You've had those times. But it's important to listen to others, compliment somebody, give them a smile or a high five, because you never know if that can make their day. And if it changed one person's day, then it was worth it. I want to personally thank everyone here at GCHS for always making me feel like you cared. but I also want to take this moment to share how much I care about each of you publicly. I encourage you to tell someone that you care about them deeply or has made an impact in your high school career here tonight, as this will be the last time we will all be together as the class of 2024. But don't stop there. Make this how you live. Let it be known to people that have brightened your day, changed your life, or just brought a smile to your face that you care about them. Not just today, but every day. Thank you for the opportunity to share my thoughts with you tonight. Thank you for being great classmates and friends. Thank you for letting me be a part of one of your final high school memories. I hope I have represented the class of 2024 tonight, but also I hope I honored you, Dad. Thanks for instilling these lessons in me from the way you lived your life. Best wishes to all of you. Go Rams.
Thank you, Matt. Dr. Storsley, District Administration, and members of the Grayslake Community High School Board of Education, I hereby acknowledge that the members of the class of 2024, as listed in the program, have successfully completed the graduation requirements and are eligible to receive the Grayslake Central High School diploma. Please acknowledge each graduate with polite applause, and please remain in your seats. Our faculty readers this evening are Ms. Melissa Dodge and Ms. Lauren Tracy. Please come forward. Row 1, please rise. And come forward.
Estrella Acosta. Josué Acosta. John Agnew. Isabella Agostino. Ariana Aguinaga. Natalie Alanis. Jershin Alcantara. Jackson Allen. Isabella Almaguer. Taylor Anderson. Ella Anderson. Andrea Antonio. Sarah Armstrong. Sebastian Bamendeji. Julian Baldwin. Isabella Barquin. Sienna Barrera. Mariana Barroso. Victoria Bader. Carter Behoff. Odin Belskis. Karina Beltran. Liam Benson. Alyssa Berman. Rari Burnaby. Zoe Barrow. Angela Blagojevich. Giovanni Bolanos. Elliot Bond. Jaden Bosshart. Elliot Bosick. Aaron Brady. Trinity Bro. Cooper Brown. Emma Bucell. Leanna Buchanan. Deja Burchett. Annabelle Bush. Gael Carmen. Alex Carter. Alex Castro. Ian Cecil. Lawrence Prince Cerezo. Holland Cerconi. Young Cha. Olivia Chauminska. Alexandria Childers. Jessica Church.
Jack Churchman. Stephen Cicero. Berkeley Cieslak. Jordan Cleaves. London Clement. Logan Cohn. Anna Cope. Blue Corn. Georgia Corridon. Eleanor Cox. Riley Coyle. Joseph Crudelli. Angel Cruz. Angie Cruz. Sophia Cruz.
Edward Cubberly. Bryn Cunningham. Ellie Cunningham. Jake DeAugustino. John DeAugustino. Peyton Deberger. Arjun Dhanushkodi. Logan Demetrio. Hazel Dodds. Isabella Domeyer. Jaden Dumas. Jordan Dumas. Paige Durley. Dylan Eberly. Gabriella Egbert. Lily Elmore. Isabella Emmerich. Isaac Erskine. Dialexa Esteves. Eli Evans. Mitchell Fine. Kaylee Fernandez. Ellie Fields. Brian Figueroa. Gabe Finley. Jason Fiore. Connor Flood. Kaya Fogg. Kara Frawley. Connor Freeney. Samantha Galauskas. Uriel Garcia Perez. Diana Sonia Garcia. Jonathan Garcia. Viridiana Garcia.
Valeria Gaitan. Sarah Georgescu. Cole Gillette. Gerardo Gongora. Eduardo Gonzalez. Gwendolyn Goodrum. Navaneeth Gopi Krishnanari. Alice Gorenstein. Samuel Gottwald. Adithi Govindaraju. Tyler Graff. Samir Griffin. Peyton Gunther. Olivia Guerrero. Isabella Gidry. Abraham Guzman. Ella Halverson. Tyler Halverson. Rima Hamida. Calvin Hargrove. Chloe Harris. Andrew Hartman. Reagan Hahn. Jack Hengels. Sophia Henney. Madison Hoy. Wyatt Hughes. Maxfield Janis. Cherish Jefferson. Trevon Jenkins. Matthew Jens. Javen Johansson. Joshua Jones. Jerome Joves. Sebastian Juarez Meza. Joseph Kahn. Alaji Kane. Jack Kaniak. Samantha Kauk. Manjot Kaur. Hudson Kern. Brendan Kirkner. Nolan Kissinger. Quentin Cleese. Milo Kleinoffen. David Knapp. Matthew Konechny. Brian Kuffner. Nikita Konitsky.
Lindsay Lafferty. Elena Lay. Sydney Lim. David Linshagen. Melissa Lojo. Gabriela Xochitl Lopez. Katie Janie Lopez. Hadley Lohr. Dominic Lucchese. Gavin Macias. Suvaya Madlangbayan. Gabriel Maynardi. Natalia Malachek. Yaroslava Molina. Isaac Manahan. Braden Marshall. Ella Mascolo. Aubrey Matthews. Nicholas Maurice. Annalise Mayfield. Catherine McDonough. Sean McGrath. Emma McEwen. Daniel McPherson. Brett Melendez. Ella Melton. Raymart Mendiorio. Samantha Merkels. Alicia Marisela Millan. Esmeralda Mariela Milan. Gerald Miller. Sarah Miller. Catherine Minogue. Kalia Mitchell. Nicholas Molochnikov. Bella Mortensen. Avery Moss. Blessing Palesso. Kate Mullen. Sean Mullen. Orion Nergi. Israel Nieto. Carl Nowinski. Carlisle Nims. Mary O'Connor. Megan Olays. Antonio Olivares. Alexa Ortega. Gabriela Rose Ortega. Alondra Ortiz Acosta.
Angel Ortiz. Miles O'Sullivan. Julian Padilla. Rasika Pandev. Karen Parra. Om Patel. Twisha Patel. Fraj Patel. Yash Kumar Patel. Patrick Pavone. Maxwell Pedum. Emma Peglow. Sudiksha Paramanu. Alonso Perez. Daniela Perkins. Christian Peterson. Raymond Petray. Eliza Piggott. Ruthie Pignatari. Samuel Peary. Fiorella Placencia. Nicholas Polarecki. Scott Pollock. Jackson Pratt. Grant Profena. Haley Pruitt. Mila Raccanelli. Rithin Rajkumar. Ava Ramsey. Jacob Rand. Jacob Redker. Jeremiah Reed. Christopher Renda. Jonathan Restrepo. Noah Reynolds. Cameron Rhines. Evan Richardson. Mallory Rydella. Peyton Ritter. Elias Rivas. Dennis Rivkind. Patrick Rizzo. Cheyenne Robinson. Ethan Rodriguez. Joshua Rosenblum. Haley Ross. Tristan Ross. Gabriella Rothman.
Sal Rubino. Isabella Ruelas. Jaden Sandiki Hall. Ethan Santner. Kylie Santostefano. Trey Sato. Ava Schaefer. Sophia Schlegg. Jillian Schultz. Jake Shannon. Drashti Sharma. Jasper Sheen. Kansing Shi. Nathan Schreiberg. Ryan C. Kyle Sink. Jasmine Snyder. Caitlin Sobey. Lucas Spicer. Vinny Spaziri. Justin Spoor. Tanya Sriselva Kumar. Kimberly Stanton. Tyler Steinbeck. Katarina Steinberg. Caitlin Stevens. Jacob Strand. Allison Struck. Marcella Stumbo. William Serwick. Azra Syed. Naji Syed. Caitlin Tagaro. Josh Tan. Mahir Tandon. Gabrielle Tarakatak. Leah Taylor. Demaya Taylor Pfeiffer. Tyler Taranes. Gabriel Thomas. Gwendolyn Thomas. Camila Tanayo. Asher Tiojenko. Vivian Toman. Radoslav Tonchev. Francisco Trejo. John Fagnoni. Dominic Valencia. Kylie Valcanet.
Alex Wright. Mickey and Jake. Congratulations. Maya Weiss. Sophie Weiss. Andrew Van Diglin. Carlos Villegas. Nathan Vizcaino. Sophie Volk. Tobiah Wamsley. Christopher Weber. Nicholas Webster. William Wegner. Tyler Weedman. Alexander Wellborn. Catherine Welch. William Welty. Thaddeus Williams. Joseph Witt. Sabella Wilgan. Dante Willis. Connell Witherite. Sophia Witt. Evelyn Woods. Caden Woods. Scylla Yilmaz. Benjamin Young. Mohammed Zain. Dominic Zamora. Yuji Zhang. Michaela Zielinski.
One more round of applause for these guys. By virtue of the authority invested in me by the Board of Education of District 127 and its bylaws, on recommendation from Grayslake Central High School, I do hereby confer today, May 23rd, 2024, this class, Grayslake Central's class of 2024, has satisfactorily completed all requirements of District 127 and therefore may be awarded these diplomas. Class of 2024, it is my privilege to certify you as official graduates of Grayslake Community High School District 127. From this moment on, you shall be considered alumni in good standing.
Thank you, Dr. Storsley. So here are some final words. It's a lot. No. I'm going to paraphrase. These words were shared with me by one of your classmates. Looking back, I'm thankful to the school for the changes it brought to us. We grew at this school. We'd made mistakes and embarrassed ourselves, and were scared to take chances. But we had fun and found a home in these walls. You share something in common. You're not the same people that we met 1,600 days ago. And I hope that each of you will continue to be yourself wherever you go. Matthew and Leah, come on up. Class of 2024, please rise. No, come on. You're good. Class of 2024, please change your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. You guys want to count? 1. On 3. Hold it.